Assalamualaikum to Dr. Hazli Rafiz. My name is Fatin Amira binti Abdul Latif. My matric number B0218101113. So, I am doing my internships at Inari Emertron Berhad. This is the company overview. Inari Technology is a leading OSAT provider to multinational and local electronics product manufacturers. It's performing and providing DC and RF wafer testings, wafer bed grinding, wafer sewing, wire bonding, substrate molding, substrate sewing, chipset assembly, and other related services. Inari Technology certified with ISO 9001, which is Quality Management System, and also ISO 4001 Environmental Management System. Inari Technology strongly committed to high product and service quality and environmentally friendly practices by utilizing RoHS-compliant process and RoHS-compliant materials. It also complies with the general specification for the environment GSE requirements. So, this is some of the product of Inari Emertron. Inari produced a packaging for various chip size, fiber optic, LED display, and infrared. The vision and mission of company, the name of the Inari itself represent the I for integrity and for no excuses, A for aligned partnerships, R result oriental, and I initiative. The objective of vision and mission statement is to deliver quality service and product to our customer. Next, to treat staffs, customer, our business partner fairly, and deliver good returns for our shareholders, committed to corporate social responsibilities, deliverables, and total compliance to all regulatory and laws requirements. This is the location of the Inari company. Basically, Inari located at 4 different locations. For my plant, which is I've been assigned for plant 3, my plant is located at the Phase 4 Bayan Lepas Free Industrial Zone. This is the company policy. This is the main 3 company policy, which is environmental policy. To aim to deliver green and safe service. Next, quality policy to maintaining and improving the quality management system. And lastly, occupational safety and health policy to maintain safe conditions at the workplace. This is the 5S concepts of quality environment at Inari. We have Seiri, Seiton, Seiso, Shiketsu, and Shizuki. The benefits of the 5S concept is zero changeover spring product diversifications, net zero defect spring high quality, zero waste, zero delays, zero injuries, zero breakdown, zero compliance, and then zero red ink bring corporate growth. NPI department. I've been assigned for quality assurance department, and my quality assurance department is under NPI, new product introduction department. Basically, quality assurance is the last phase of this department before submitted to shipment area for ship out and tap and read process. It have an area of 2,000 square feet and divide for 5 areas, which are probing, sewing, shipment, tap and read, and quality assurance. This department equipped with ESD monitoring devices, workspace that are grounded ionizer on the handlers, and flooring made of non-static dissipative material. All workers need to use jumpsuit, ESD shoes, mask, and handphone is not allowed to bring in these areas. This is all the work that I do during my internships. First, I will do buy of wafer, machine, TNR, and probing. Next, run VI2OR machine, set up every reel from TNR machine, track in, out, release reel in shop floor, buy off, OQA, visual and FG verification, do MDR. MDR is actually a report of rejected die or any reject issue, and output BSIR report, and I am able to trigger types of die reject or accept criteria, and then support engineer and technician to recording and inspection process at QA and PI department, check and verify all critical process control data per customer requirements, inform NPI engineer if occur any process issue, and work closely with production operator according to the build plan. So we go into details about my job scope. So we go first to the process to buy off TNR machine. So first, this is EBR paper. It contains of the EBR list, the specific number, or we call as the condition number. First, we need to check the condition number from the EBR paper, and then we check the number of die class at monitor, and at the reel, and also at the wafer. If doctor can see that the sticker, the white sticker at the reels and at the wafer contains of the condition number of die class, the die class of the every reel. Next, we need to check the condition number of carrier tape. The condition number of the carrier tape must tally with the condition number at the EBR paper. And then check the orientation. This is the pin. So we need to check the pin orientation at the monitor. And we have to make sure that the pin orientation is tally with the pin orientation at the EBR paper. And lastly, QA must put the QA stamp to verify that all the information is true. Next, we go deeply to the BSIR process, include recording and verification. So basically, it contains of three process, which is quality assurance 1, QA2, and QA3. For the QA1, we need QA must manual check the die using the microscope, and then open the shop floor at the computer, and then scan the condition number, which is die class, wafer ID, bin, quantity, and die design, and then track in and track out. Track in and track out meaning that we confirm or we verify that the information is true, and then we track out meaning we pass to the another department to do their process. So from here, after we track out, we give all the verified information to the shipment department. Then for the process QA2, after shipment department doing the packaging for that reels, and then it will return the reels or the product to the QA department, and then that we call the process that the QA2 will do is known as a FG verification NPI. So the process is first click the item part number at the shop floor system, and then scan the lot traveler, lot number, die class, and wafer ID at each baby label, mother label, and reels. Okay, what is the baby label and mother label? Baby label is actually a packaging that contains a white sticker. The white sticker contains of all the informations of the reels. Also same with the mother label. Mother label is a sticker at the packaging of the reels. Okay, and lastly for the QA3, before we proceed to the shipment, or to proceed to the delivery process. First, on shop floor, click on do verification and scan DO number. Then scan lot number quantity, and from the EBR paper provided, check the EBR number, is it tally or not, with the product, between the product and the EBR paper, and then check a client number and address, check the seal. If the seal is not secure, we need to return the product to the shipment to repair or properly seal the product, and check all the barcode on seal bag must tally with the EBR info. And after everything checked and in good condition, QA will put the QS stamp to verify that all the information and all the packaging is in secure condition. So this is the next process of my job scope. This is IQC process flow. IQC is we check the wafer. The wafer is okay. We check the wafer. The wafer contains contains a lot of dye. So the process is first check and confirm if the wafer is ingot or inkless type, and then perform visual inspection of wafer prop lot. And then if the lot is accepted, then release the lot to packing. Then shipment will pack the wafer. And how about it's no, if the lot is not accepted, it will put on hold the rejected wafer for disposition and for generate report. And then while the rest of the wafer that have no defect can be released. Okay. So this is the wafer criteria, the reject criteria. So this is the most common reject criteria of the wafer. First, we have a probe mark. Disposition, we reject. This is a probing mark at here. Okay, so the next reject, it has a visible probe. So the dotted is the visible probe, and the scratches at the active area. So the wafer will reject, and this is for probe mark also, and this one contam. At this image we can see this is the wafer contain the contam here, the black line. And this one is a chipping, it's also reject, and this also a probe mark, and this one is a cracked wafer. So this is all the rejected criteria. Okay, next we move to the buy off reel using VI2OR machines. So this is a basic process. First, check type of die class before running the machine, and then next choose the recipe dialog box. The recipe dialog box will pop up after press on main menu toolbar, and then select the type of die class. So this is the list of the die class. So we need to choose the die class, depends or refer on this die class number, and then press new reel on main menu toolbar. Then the new reel dialog box will pop out. So next, then we need to scan the wafer ID and key in the quantity die on reel. So after we scan, so here we scan the lot ID and we key in the quantity, or we also can scan the quantity from here, and then insert reel on the machine. So this is reel, the blue one is the reel, we insert on the machine, and then press the green button to run the or we call as to buy off the reel. All right, the recommendation, the project recommendation, from my observation, I can observe that the ionizer fan, this is ionizer fan to neutralize the electrostatic. So the problem is it distracting operator focus, and only certain part of the product is covered by the ionizer. So this is the ionizer. So the reel is a long tape, so then it will run, and only this part will be covered by the ionizer fan. So neutralize here lah. And for my observation, the other part cannot receive the neutralization, cannot get the neutralize. Dia tak kena lah dekat sini, like that. So this just one part only. So the solution, we want smart ionizer that can neutralize the static electricity, not just one part of the product, but the whole product and the whole process. And the ionizer is not a blower type, because if the ionizer is a blower type, which produce what we call we will produce a cold apa tu, macam angin sejuk kan, that can disturbs the operator eyes. Alright, so for the conclusion, the critical and analytical thinking need to analyze our problem and assignment, and to formulate a good solution to the problem, we will have to set contingency plan for the solution so that we are well prepared for the unforeseeable situation. So this is what I learned from here. And the time management, we need to discipline in times, during the break time, during thumbprint and thumbprint in and thumbprint out. So must on time lah. And the goal management is better to subdivide the goals to few achievable tasks, so that we will be gaining more confidence by accomplish those tasks. And the colleague interaction, we must have a good interaction between all workers, like engineers, operators, and technicians. So during these few weeks, I had learned the importance of industrial training in undergraduate engineering curriculum, particularly in view of the rapid industrialization country. The local companies such as Inari and Matra Berhad had successfully worked hand in and hand to the fresh graduates to continue the local developments and boost up our country economies. I had gained so many experience in semiconductor industry field, especially in quality assurance QA. I get to know about the inspection process, how to buy off machines and wafer, and this industrial training has exposed me to the actual work environment and safety practices and regulation in semiconductor industry. So I think that's all from me. Thank you. So this is the jumpsuit ESD jumpsuit for neutralize the electrostatic. Thank you.